Okay, welcome back to Tony's Board Life. Just finished up shuffling up the cards here for the next turn, turn 4. One thing real quick, and I took care of it already, was the squad that was back here, or was right here when these guys moved in. He took 4 hits. I, for some reason, thought they only took 2 hits because they actually took 2 hits. So in this case, I removed them. They didn't do anything other than take up a few cards. So we're going to go ahead. I've been cutting this deck here a couple times. And so the Americans will be first activation. And we are all set to go. There's nothing on the upkeep phase. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at the cards, see what we have here. Now this guy's... So I have unit actions. And this guy cannot do anything UNX other than move. Unfortunately, I think these guys are going to fire into there. So I think what I'm going to do, I could take off my whole hand and then get a new one. But what I think I'm going to do is I am going to fire. So this one right here can be used as a fire card since there are no reinforcements. This is a reinforcement card. So we're going to try to fire on the Germans using just this group right here. And so that's 1 plus 2, or 1 plus 1, so it's 2. So 2 plus 3 is a 5. Now they are in a stream, so the stream is actually a -1. So I've got a 5, and we draw a 3, so that's a 2. So that's a difference of 3. Actually, hold on, because they're not spotted. So since they're not spotted, it's a 2. It's a 2 modifier. Is it the modifier? Let me take a look here. Firing. Let me take a look. Okay, since these guys are not spotted, it is terrain modifier, which is -1. So this is their card they drew. Or either way, they're 2 3s. So we have a 5 on this one. So 3 minus 1 is a 2. So yeah, 3 minus 1 is a 2, but it's not spotted, so that adds 2 to that one, so it's a 4. So 4 is better than this one. So it is a non-hit, and that whole unit is now spotted. Okay. Now, with that, it was not a good thing to go with. But what I'm going to do now is we're going to take the leader. We are going to spot him. He is going to do his rally, and we're going to try to rally this half squad here. So I just need to take a card and discard it for that one. And 6. So we are good to go. He is not shaken anymore. So that's a good thing. That is a really good thing now for the Americans. At least he's not shaken, and so it's not that hard to mess with. And we'll need to draw up 1 and 2. So we drew up. Now let's take a look here. This is what we've got here. They're spotted, so they're going to go ahead and fire onto here. So 2, 3, 4. 4 plus 2 is a 6. So we have a 2 plus 5 is a 7. So that is a miss. Both of these guys are going to get fatigued on them. and they will be spotted as well. Oh, so that's pretty interesting. This guy can't remove those in that case, so we're going to just go ahead and draw up to our card hand limit. Now back to the Americans. We have our units here, and hey, why not? Let's go ahead. We are going to fire again. This time we're going to fire with the whole group. Let me put this here for just a reminder. 1, 2, 3. So 3 plus 6 is a 9. That's a good sign. So we have a 9, 5, 4. So there's a 5 difference, a 5 differential because of the -1 for the terrain modifier. Yep, because terrain modifier is um, -1, so that's actually a 6. Sorry, that's actually a 6. Um, and that's it. So that's a 6. Yeah. So that's a 6. And then I had 9. Oh, no, no, no. Sorry. -1. So that's a 4. Duh. That's a 4. That's a 9. So we have a 5 modifier. We'll go ahead and get rid of these two. 5 modifier. And then what we're going to do with the 5 modifier, we got to do checks. So leader, I always like to do the leaders first. 11 plus 5 is 15. And so for a leader, that's a 6. And we have a 15. That is more than doubled. There are no they're only one step. So he's gone. Okay, so that's that one. Let's do so 5 plus 9 is 14. So in this case, this guy will end up shaken and a half squad, and it is now a half squad. This was a good shot by these guys. This was a really good shot. 5 plus 7 is 12. That's double. Or that's not quite double. No, that is double. That is double. So shaken. So, yep. So this guy is now halved as well. And he is also shaken as well. And he still has his one. Now that's going to bump that guy up to 2, that guy to 1. And then we are going to use him to ready him. That was a really good shot. 1, 2. Here we go. So we did get rid of the leader. I'm kind of happy about that. This is kind of like going down in a blaze of glory. I'm going to take as many as I can with me going down here. Okay. Now it is the Germans' turn, and they really, really need none of these because they're shaken. They really need some rally units. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this card right here. It's a unit action, and we are going to move this group into here to try to get into the bocage. And that's all we're going to be able to do with the Germans. Now, let's take a look at the Americans. I think we're going to go ahead. He gets to increase up here. We're going to go ahead and play the ready. So that'll take care of that fatigue. They can draw to see if another odds or evens for fatigue. Let me double check on that. So that was a 1. Oh, this one was a 1. So that's an odd. So he gets to reduce him as well, which is pretty cool. This guy does not have anything to use, so we're just going to go ahead and draw up. That's pretty good. Now let's take a look at the German cards. They have readies. Okay, but what we need to do before I do that, so these guys will move into here, and they will be spotted. This guy goes up to a fatigue level of 2. And so what we're going to do, we're going to play a ready action. And so that's going to go on 1. And then I draw another one. It's an odd. So we can remove one of these guys. And then that'll be that for the Germans. The Americans are going to keep that one. Got to keep that one. But we are going to fire again. See if we can get rid of these guys. So we have so we're firing. So we have, oh, this is not good. 1, 2, 3. So that's a 4. Okay. They have a 4 minus 1. So that's a 3. So we have a 1 differential. Oh. So we'll start with this one right here. Oh, 11, 12. Okay, that's actually not good for these guys. These guys are gone. So if they fail their morale check, they're gone now. So that one's gone. And now we have this guy right here. 2 cards. He's gone too. Because he's already shaken. Never got rallied. Oh, he's already shaken. Now that puts 1 and 1 on those guys. And that will be that. So we're going to go ahead and draw up. Well, that's pretty nice. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just making sure I have enough cards. This is going a little bit better than I thought it would. Had some bad draw cards for the Germans. So let's take a look here. What are the Germans going to do? We do have a ready move. I think. Yep, we're going to do that. We're going to play this one. So we're going to ready this one, take off this. There's no other fatigue. And then we are going to move over there into the woods so we can get into there. And that's that. So we're going to draw up. Move card. The Americans. Now, I think we're going to do... Yeah. I hate to waste this one because we... Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take Lieutenant Gray. And we're going to move this here. That one. So that one's the only one there. And I got to discard something. So we're going to discard the concealment here. And I wish it was a fire card. I wish it was a fire card. I could fire 1 unit, but that's not, yeah, we're not going to go that route. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to draw up. Now, the Germans, I'm going to move over here. They're spotted with a fatigue level of 1. So they moved. Now this guy, yes, he's a fatigue level 1, but he can do some serious damage here. And he can, yep. We're going to go ahead. We're going to play this unit right here. He is going to melee into here. And we're going to see what happens with that. That could be very interesting. because he has a satchel charge. So we're looking at 8 cards by itself right now. Pretty interesting on that one. So play that unit. Gonna draw it up. And now, what do we get? Now, I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to we're gonna have to fire. So he gets to go up. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna have to fire. Okay, so we're gonna try to fire and try to shake in or whatever these guys to make a difference. Um, we don't do one, so it's gonna be a 2 plus a 5 is 7. That's pretty good. He does have woods. 2 plus 5 is 7, so that's nothing. Dang it. That was not what I wanted. Let's go ahead and get rid of that guy. To get rid of that, we're going to draw up. And we are now going to here, melee phase. So these guys are going to go into here. Well, possibly. Now, the satchel charge is a one-time use. So let's go through the melee real quick. Yeah, we're going to go through the melee real quick. So modifiers. So what we do, melee or overrun cards. Okay, so total firepower for the attacking defending units. This is the base number of the 1d6 checks for minimum. Defending any of his feet. Yeah, okay. So arrive at final number of checks for each site after applying modifier below. And so what you're going to do is we get 1 card per firepower. So that's 8 cards right here. Yeah, this is going to be the end. I can just feel it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And they do hit on a 3 plus instead. Okay. No no modifier, no leader, no shaken for any of them. Any spent opponent. Oh, yes. They get an extra D for that one. Okay. And no, uh, this one. So these get their firepower. So there's 2 cards here for them. Um, they are in degrading terrain, so they get another D. And we don't have any shaken, so we're okay there. They don't have anybody spent. So yep, so that's that. Okay, so we technically have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we could see what happens. So 3 or plus, 3 or higher. So that's 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits, 4 hits, 5 hits. So we got 5 hits. And these are 4 or greater. Americans didn't even do a dent. So the satchel charge is gone. 5 hits. So 1, 2, 3, and then this guy would be flip him over for 4, so he's halved for 4. Well, not quite dead yet. And 5, it doesn't matter which one. I'm going to take the one with the fatigue on it, so he's going to go away. 5. Now, if there's any troops left, the winner is the one with the most hits. Obviously, that one. These guys will need to retreat. And this guy can move forward, and he will be at fatigue 2, though, for that one. Okay. The side suffering the most hits retreats. Yep. Additionally, failures results in abandon. Okay. Evenly spread out. Yep. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. And so that's it for now. It is his turn. And this is what we've got for him. Hmm. You know what? We're going to do this. So, even though he's fatigued too, he's going to fire, even though it's a modifier. I just want to see what's going to happen. So, a fatigue 2, -1 to firepower, so that's only a 1. Yep. So, that's only a 1. So, 1 plus 5 is a 6. So, that's actually really good. So, this is a 4. So, we have a 2 modifier. Um, oh, leader shaken. So 2 plus for the leader. That'll be another shaken. He's already gone, so he's gone. And then this guy is 2 plus 11. Yep, he's gone. So at that point, that is the end of the game because there are no units left for the Americans, unfortunately. But I'm going to tell you, this game is phenomenal. It easily has become possibility of being one of my top games of the games I played in 2022. The options, the movement. I realized I probably set up probably not the best case in here. Um, I should have set my machine gun group kind of more in the center and use that one. There's some difference. The rules on this one scenario are different because it's a nighttime scenario. It's like one of the only nighttime scenarios, but it's really one of the only ones that have a nighttime scenario and rules for that. So they were a little different. You basically had to be on top of each other to fire. I didn't use the stars. Really didn't matter when it came down to it. And probably should have used the stars a little more often. But needless to say, this is a blast. This is an absolute blast of a game. I hope you have got it pre ordered and you'll be getting it soon so you can really see how much fun this game really is. With that, I'm going to let you go. Have a great day, everybody, and I will see you on the next video.